Rest in peace, PAHAR. This is my return video to Brian Stavely.
He keeps saying he wants a video of a Bible morphing or a statue change, and we never claimed to be able to do that.
So you're saying all the Mandela effect groups are lying to people? So why in the hell everybody's saying things are changing when they're not? You don't have video evidence. I want you to see what you're doing to these people.
I have no memory of this. I took medication, crushed it up, put it in the wine, and attempted suicide that night in a complete blackout. I'm on the 5th floor of the psychiatric wing.
What happened to PAHAR? He ended his life. Rest in peace. He was thinking he was inside a simulation, and he wanted out. Look what happened to Long Eagle. He's in a meth house. He's on rehab right now because he thinks he wants out of the simulation. He can't handle it. Thanks to Brian and John.
When I was on that field ODing on meth, and you guys, a lot of you don't know about this, but
Here's Brian Stavely admitting that they don't have videos to prove the Mandela effect. Nothing is morphing or changing. They're lying to you.
We never claimed to be able to have those videos. We know that it changes in an instant, but it also changes. We never claimed to be able to have those videos. We never claimed to be able to have those videos.
I will show you proof.
And so the multiverse is not just some invention out of the ether. It flows out of an application of quantum mechanics to general relativity. We're not completely there yet with a full solution, but it's why the idea is taken seriously. And so the multiverse is not just some invention out of the ether.
We are the missing link. If you can help Dale Dufay with some money or buying his book, I will appreciate it. $5 ebook, $10 Amazon book, non-profit. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching this video. Here's my disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please don't take this video seriously. These new theories, they come from the book Terrace of the Milky Way. Don't shoot the messenger. Here's a copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 for fair use only. We're not breaking any rules.
You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
You took the wrong pill, you dummy. You took the stupidity pill.
Is the world that you know. The world as it was at the end of the 20th century. It exists now only as part of a neural interactive simulation that we call the Matrix. You've been living in a dream world, Neo. This is the world as it exists today.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
Everybody is affected with lies.
Keep pointing out Everybody.
Listen
is
to
Mandela
Uncle
effect.
Fester.
There are no exceptions. Everybody's going through it. Some people will fight tooth and nail to deny it. The Mandela effect's real. You people need to stop denying it. No such thing as the unaffected. We only have deniers.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Might call the Mandela effect. And you're gonna want to buckle up. And I'm sure if given enough time, you might also be able to come up with an instance or two where large groups on the internet have fervently formed communities around. Large groups on the internet have, to put it nicely, wrong information. Wrong information.
For 8 years, this Mandela effect groups cannot comply with my request to send me a video of a statue morphing in front of them to prove to me that things are changing. It doesn't exist. And Brian Stavely will tell you out of his own mouth that they're lying to you.
We never claimed to be able to have those videos.
Wrong information.
They are lying to you. They have no proof.
Rotation theory was developed in the mid-20th century and basically states there are many worlds which exist parallel to our own in space and time. The theory was originally developed by Erwin Schrödinger as a way to explain a phenomenon in quantum physics and purports that there are no alternative outcomes to events.
Big Bang comes in. String theory takes you before the Big Bang, before Genesis itself. And what does string theory say? It says that there is a multiverse of universes.
The Mandela effect is revealing things that have always been yet never known. It's revealing that our soul is splintered and fractured, and each portion is coalesced in a replica version of yourself that has been sharing your soul since the day you were born. All in different realities, all in the same dimension, separated by light years, not by dimensions. Not to say there are dimensions, of course, but they are parallel as well. It's really quite remarkable. It's revealing that quantum entanglement is the basic fundamental foundation of existence, and it's as simple as that. And like I mentioned before, our soul is splintered and fractured. It's amazing, but yet it's one and connected with this quantum entanglement.
From Manhattan, New York City, North America, Western Hemisphere, Earth, Solar System, Sagittarius Arm.
We got moved from Sagittarius to the Orion Spur, where the white sun is. The Bible you're looking for is across the galaxy in the Sagittarius arm where the orange sun is.
We would be way out here in the suburbs, in the countryside of the galaxy.
Our planet was on the outside of the galaxy. Orion is in the middle of the galaxy. Here's proof we got moved from the Orion Spur. We're now in the Orion Cygnus arm. It changed. This is where we're at right now. We're in the middle of the Milky Way, in the Cygnus arm. And the sun is white. Go look outside and take a picture of the sun if you guys don't believe me. We got moved again.
We live in the outskirts. Ours might be just this one. There are, in fact, 100 billion other galaxies.
He just said there's 100 billion galaxies.
Here on the Orion Spur, and you can see where our sun's located. And there's 75,000 light years separate the Sagittarius.
This video's Dale made. They're 8 years old.
Many of us came here from the outer reaches of the Sagittarius arm, and it literally happened in a blink of an eye. We're talking 75,000 light years here. And when you know how many miles that is, it's inconceivable. It would take us 75,000 years going the speed of light just to get there. But we did it in a blink of an eye, and that just goes to show how we're all made up with the Milky Way galaxy, and that the Milky Way galaxy is teeming with Earths.
That's proof that the rapture already happened.
Let's ask Siri. Hey Siri, how many miles in 1 light year?
1 light year is 5,878,499,814,210.01 miles.
6 trillion miles just to complete 1 light year.
How many miles in 75,000 light years?
It's 4.409 times 10 to the 17th power miles.
Here's my response, Mr. Stavely. Yesterday you made a video about me, so here's my response.
Pretty much, if you're wondering what tonight's show is about, it is going to be mostly about the Mandela effect. More specifically, we are going to address another video tonight. This one is a hit piece on the community from a usual suspect, somebody who does this type of thing all the time. I've never addressed any of his videos, but I'm going to address this one tonight. And it's not from a Mandela effect denier outright. You guys are going to get a kick out of that. I want to get into, I was already planning a whole show of content before I came across that video tonight. And yeah, it didn't take long to set me off. I know what I'm going to get into tonight is a little more on the negative side, but it needs to be addressed, and that's why I'm going to get into it. And I'm not the one out here attacking people. I'm just going to address some of the things that are said. Channel's called M.E. Sagittarius Society, okay? And this guy has been nothing but a fucking douchebag the entire time I've been in the Mandela Effect community.
Brian Stavely has been ignoring me for years.
Constantly makes hit pieces on videos. He's constantly screaming about people. All right, he's kind of almost get that Tony vibe to him, but he's not calling people pedophiles and shit like that. So I won't go there. But man, he made a video today that I watched, and it's just attacking everybody that you guys
I'll just call it like it is.
know and love. And everybody's an agent against an agent for Satan, an agent against God. And what's funny about it is M.E. Sagittarius Armed Society is not a Mandela Effect denier. M.E. Sagittarius Armed Society is literally attacking everybody based off of the premise that he thinks he has everything figured out and he doesn't like everybody else's.
That's because I found out you were lying.
So let's just get into his video real quick. Alright, so here's the video on his channel. Came out today. Or yesterday. Agents, again, and he doesn't have a huge channel. But again, sometimes you gotta put the trolls in their place. And that's all you are, Jose. Is a fucking troll. As you can see, I am running a cult. The Agents Against God from the Mandela Effect Mandalorian Cult Church.
Mandelatards Cult Church. That's what your name is. Mandelatards.
Mandalorian Cult Church? Like, how fucking lame, dude. You couldn't come up with a better fucking name than that.
I was just being
this
nice.
Is me, obviously. We have Nelson Mandela. We have Ed McMahon, R2D2. And I'm pretty sure that's Fiona Broom. If she even really exists in real life. But
Hey, Brian, you're playing part 2. You're missing part 1.
I'm pretty sure that's the image perpetrated as the persona known as Fiona Broom. But we're going to play Jose's entire video. And after you get used to his voice, I'll speed it up a little bit. And we're just going to address some things in here.
Onto this Bible, I was so upset about the Mandela effect. And I've been hanging on to this Bible, I was so upset about the Mandela effect. On the verge of just throwing away my KJV Bibles. I just didn't see any need for them anymore. I looked for residue, I looked for possible clues that they had been changed, and it just really seemed to be going down a dead-end street. So the words that I know used to be in here, despite the many pastors and so-called Christians that I have debated with, who tell me that I just have bad memories when it comes to some of these words.
This is why I make videos, is to help people like this that are brainwashed, thinking that the Bible changed. That's a lie. Mandela effect for dummies. I'm gonna try to make it as simple as possible to prove that the Bible is not changing. They're lying to you. And to prove there's nothing wrong with your memories. The Mandela effect groups are lying to you by saying things are changing. And with this video, I will prove to you that they don't have proof that things are morphing or changing. Brian Stavely, out of his own mouth, will admit that they don't have proof. It doesn't exist. And like Stavely says, everybody is affected with lies.
Fuck you,
Keep
pal.
pointing out everybody is Mandela affected. There are no exceptions. Everybody's going through it. Some people will fight tooth and nail to deny it. The Mandela effect's real. You people need to stop denying it.
No such thing as the unaffected. We only have deniers.
Please buy this book.
Oh my god, I didn't even see all this. You know that? I skimmed through this and I went past the first couple minutes. I thought it was an intro. I didn't see the 2 clips of me, and now he's out here promoting IPS's book. You see what I mean, dude? This dude has zero credibility. Remember, he said he's gonna like talk slow for you. That's what you think he could talk sophisticated? Listen to this guy. Oh man, I didn't even see these clips of me. I didn't see the IPS book, man. You gotta be kidding me, dude. You gotta be kidding me, dude.
No such thing.
Okay, so this is very strange because later in the video, Jose's talking about the Mandela effect being real still, and he's talking about it's us that moved, and nothing's changed, which obviously is wrong for many reasons, and we'll get into that. I didn't even see the reasons, and we'll get into that. I didn't even see with him promoting the penguin. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I know this will get back to him. IPS, you're a fucking joke, dude. Seriously. You're a joke, man. You're a liar, just like all the other media fakery guys that deny the Mandela effect. And you're just a fucking little dweezily douchebag. Jose, you are in a bad circle of people, my man. Yes, this is where I started. I scrolled up, I started here. I figured this is when he started talking about me. I literally didn't even see that intro, dude. Oh, man. What a joke. What a bunch of clowns.
Show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
You took the wrong pill, you dummy. You took the stupidity pill. Now you're gonna belong to the cult of the Bible changes. Now you're gonna be like Stavely, John, Mike, EYA.
We're the best, baby.
Jesus Freak.
Jesus Freak's the man too. You can suck it. You can all suck it. Fucking sponsored by the Penguins.
Now only as part of a neural interactive simulation.
The epitome of pole smokers.
You've been living in a dream world.
Let's come in an army of penguins. We'll fucking piss on them, dude. Right off the roof. We'll tell them it's raining. We'll piss on them.
I don't believe in change.
Yeah, we're trolling you, Jose. Clearly. You need to take a look in the mirror, son. So, listen, and we'll get into his theory and why it's ridiculous in my opinion. But before I say that his theory is ridiculous, I really don't know. You know, we don't really know what's happening. His whole thing here... Now, before I even knew about this whole penguin thing at the beginning, his whole thing for years, at least for the last couple of years, has been he's attacking people because they don't have the same theory as him. So he thinks we're just moving from like different universes, which of course doesn't make any sense when all the fucking residue is here.
My claims are backed up by physicists.
Attacking people over. That's what it all comes down to. We're agents against God because we say the Bible's changing. Or we say things in this reality are changing. But he has a different theory. So we're fucking agents of Satan. Isn't it interesting though that in the matter of days 2 videos come out where there's gonna be a whole bunch of people in here where they're highlighting all these people in the community and
listen to the evidence.
Like fucking
my point.
fish.
The Mandela effect is not caused by basic company revamps, but research into any of the bona fide Mandela effect logo brand changes, and the original versions won't be found.
All the logos you're looking for and all the Bibles you're looking for, they're back on Sagittarius arm Earth where the orange sun is.
If the Bible that we know stays behind and it's always been the wolf, then why the fuck is there piles and piles and piles and piles of fucking residue for the lion in this place, Jose?
To me, the residual evidence that you see in front of you right now, it comes from the 1800s. That's evidence that the Mandela effect started since the beginning of time. This evidence is from other travelers that came from our Earth. This evidence is not supposed to be on the Orion Earth where the white sun is. This is evidence there is a multiverse.
We're really not stupid to think that changes are happening. Okay. He literally, we're gonna go on and on about this and never even address what his explanation is for the residue.
I've been waiting for years for the morphine video that I asked.
Like, come on, dude. Oh, I'm sorry that we don't let the Mandela effect scare the shit out of us like you're trying to do to everybody. Nice fucking alarm bell as well. Fuck out of here. Proactively all the way back into the past, so the idea you would even be able to capture the video at your current stance in reality is basically absurd. But again, he knows this. But on top of it, you're gonna attack people because they say things in this reality are changing and they don't have video evidence of it. They have piles and piles and piles of corroborating evidence from testimonies. Now, you know what other videos don't exist? There's no videos of Jose leaving Sagittarius and coming over to Orion, is there? No, there's no videos of saying. But we never claimed to be able to have those videos.
Hey, Brian, here's the UFO I came to this Earth with. Here's Brian Stavely admitting that they don't have videos to prove the Mandela effect. They're lying to you.
We never claimed to be able to have those videos. We know that it changes in an instant, but it also changes. That it changes in an instant, but it also changes. We never claimed to be able to have those videos. We never claimed to be able to have those videos.
They don't have videos, things changing or morphing in front of them.
Helping us realize that things are not changing, they're just different. The residual evidence is unwittingly left by us. Residual evidence is unwittingly left by us. Again, we know this because, for one thing, it's impossible for the globes, atlases, maps, encyclopedias, our house, your car, your furniture, Bible verses, logos, products, and movies to change overnight. And secondly, it's impossible for anyone to bring anything physical with them.
Nothing that is physical can travel with us to this planet. Everything stays behind. All logos, all Bibles, they stay behind.
From physical evidence, newspaper archives, skits, parodies, merchandise, on and on and on and on and on and on and on. You don't even address that. But you know what else you don't have, Jose? You don't have a video of you jumping from Sagittarius to Orion. Not that I would ever expect you would have something like that. But we can play that game too.
It's a Pinguinati production.
Of the seal.
Did he?
Let me explain it so you understand it, Brian, because I know you have a small brain. According to Dale Dufay, our subconscious is moving through the galaxies, not our bodies. Just our memories are traveling to other avatars. They're already on different Earths.
Just say this was a Penguinati production? Tell me he didn't just say that. Tell me he didn't just say that. He's got penguin penis in his mouth already, all the way down his throat, it seems. He really did say Penguinati. This is getting lamer and lamer, man. Jesus Christ wannabe. If you guys knew Michael Anthony, he's such a fucking nice guy. He hasn't been around my channel in a while, I don't think. And maybe he'll see this video. But Mike, if you're out there, man, miss talking to you, brother. Somebody I knew on Facebook years ago, before I was making videos and right when I started.
Now I understand why Michael believes in assimilation. It's because Brian Stavely talked to him and he brainwashed him. Now he's going to be stuck on changes forever.
Somebody I knew on Facebook years ago, before I was making videos and right when I started. He's not a Jesus Christ wannabe. He's just a spiritual fucking guy that talks about things at the beach, and he often talks about the Mandela effect. Oh, goodness. It's a Penguinati production. You can tell how lowbrow it is with the cows fucking mooing and... Oh my god, dude. This is hilarious. This is the best you guys got? This is what you got? This is what you come up with?
Attacks.
Julio Lewis says, this guy's video is kind of whack. Yeah, you think? It's the fucking, everything he does is whack, and that's why I usually don't address it, but I saw this today, and it's just like, alright, man, this is enough from this fucking idiot. You know? This is enough. And, yeah, oh, we better watch out, though. He's got the what is it, the Penguinati Society? Oh god, it's okay. We need some good humor.
Salvation.
So Jose doesn't want any trolls to come to his channel. The community trolls him. He says it's the first time I've ever responded to him. This is his thumbnail or whatever you want to call this image. This is me. Obviously, the evil sorcerer running the cult, clearly spelled out in the cult, you know, the Mandalorian cult church, because he can't come up with his own name for it, so he rips it off of Star Wars. I mean, I don't even get it. Good old Ed McMahon from my hometown. Good old Nelly Mandela, if you want a broom, you know. You're a fucking clown, and you're really not that bright. Like, there's really not that much going on upstairs. You should probably stay in your own lane. And if you think buddying up with a bunch of Mandela effect denying penguins is going to get you anywhere, it's only going to get you in a darker
Save
place.
yourselves from this idiot.
Like the Mandela effect or not. The church knows he's lying when John presents them and tells them what they recite isn't in their Bible. That's actually not lying. That's exactly what the situation is. It's actually you that's lying, coming in with the presupposition that your theory is fucking correct. And your theory makes no sense. And you're a douchebag to people that don't believe your theory on the Mandela effect. Like, let's put this in a little context. You guys hear me rant all the time, and you know which theories I like and which ones I hate. But you don't hear me bash people because they believe it's a simulation. That guy's an idiot. He thinks it's... Or this guy in the community's a shill because he thinks it's CERN. Or, no, man. Like, what are you doing, man?
No, I found out that you were lying.
You're calling us agents against God? And you're attacking all the other people that have come to see and are seeing the changes and experiencing it and are willing to talk about it?
I was tested positive for the but the bad recording. I'm just having trouble talking and breathing.
Seeing things that are not there. But if you are resistant to facts, it's not us that's delusional, it's you.
Me, dude.
And I think...
I'm sorry. Who fucking let the short bus out early? Oh, fuck. Can you give us your thoughts? What'd you think?
That guy. I think he's been, how do I put this kindly? Eating too many magic mushrooms.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to describe it. No, I think he's got a demon within him.
Yeah.
To be honest.
All is delusional.
Interesting. So if we're on a different earth, and it's always been the wolf in the Bible of this earth, why does every single fucking person there practically remember the lion, and then why does all the evidence point to the lion? None of that should be here. It should be back on your earth over on Sagittarius or wherever the fuck you think you came from. So just like Walt Disney, he said, on this earth, Walt Disney chose Magic Mirror instead of Mirror Mirror. Well, why the fuck can I pull up a clip of Walt Disney himself right now in the 1950s quoting Mirror Mirror in a clip that sits on this earth? That isn't a fucking cartoon ball in space, by the way.
I've been hanging on to this Bible, you know, I was so upset about the Mandela effect. And I've been hanging on to this Bible, you know, I was so upset about the Mandela effect on the verge of just throwing away my KJV Bibles.
Really what we're dealing with here.
If you're insinuating that I'm seeing things that are not there, that is not factual.
You're an a-hole. That's what you are. A stubborn a-hole. A stubborn...
He just called John an a-hole, dude. For no reason, dude. John didn't do...
So if John's not doing anything, why is this man on my video saying that he's going to throw away his Bible and give up on God?
None of this guy. Have a look in the mirror, mirror, Jose. Penguinati Society. Oh my god. Fuck me, man. Lost his marriage because he's fucking stands in
Following a
truth.
lie,
Unlike
thinking
you.
that he's doing God's work. No, he's not.
Things that we vividly remember.
Oh, that's me. What I got? What I got? A man bun? Awesome, dude. No,
And you're not.
If John was making his own Bible, my own Bible,
Yes, that lady from Brian's channel said I was using mushrooms and I have a demon inside of me. So why am I defending the Bible? Why am I defending God if I have a demon inside me? Brian Stavely, here's the proof that the Mandela effect people are making their own Bibles. Forget about my theories. Forget about Dale's theories. Look what you guys are doing to these people. You guys are making them think that things are changing. You're making things worse. You're making people leave God. So you're calling God a liar. You're making people stop reading the Bibles. You're making people think that they're inside of a simulation. Look what happened to Nathan Sanders.
I have no memory of this. I took medication, crushed it up, put it in the wine, and attempted suicide that night in a complete blackout. I'm on the 5th floor of the psychiatric wing.
What happened to Mac Pahar? He ended his life. He was thinking he was inside a simulation, and he wanted out. Look what happened to Long Eagle. He's in a meth house. He's on rehab right now because he thinks he wants out of the simulation. He can't handle it. Thanks to Brian.
September, when I was on that field ODing on meth, and you guys, a lot of you don't know about this, but I was ODing on that stuff, and he pulled me out of that. I was praying. This is how I know I'm not afraid.
So if you believe the Mandela effect is not negative, why are these people doing all this stuff to themselves and leaving the church and God? This is real proof of the Mandela effect. This is wrong information that these people are giving, and also saying that the flu doesn't exist. So why do I am having problems breathing? Why do I have fever? Why do I have cough? Why I cannot talk and breathe at the same time? Because the flu is real. Don't believe these people. All these people are misguiding you and telling you lies. You know, forget about me. All I've been doing is trying to sound the alarm because God said that he was going to send a strong delusion. We are the strong delusion that he sent to the Orion Earth so we can manipulate these people. Maybe test to see if we were going to leave God and believe these liars on the internet. Maybe God is testing our faith to see if we're going to still love God, even though our lives are suck on this planet. Maybe there's, ask yourself questions. Why are these people lying to you? I have a small channel. because nobody is listening. Nobody's listening that we are the problem here. We invented the Mandela effect. We are saying that the Bible changed. We are saying that they're inside the simulation. And I want to apologize for that. I did not know what I was doing until I started reading Dale Dufay's book. And I understood what was really going on and who was doing it. So if I'm full of demons, why am I defending the Bible? Why am I defending people like this guy that's throwing away his Bible? Because I saw that the people were going to turn this into a negative thing. I go to your channels to warn you because I care. It's not because I'm trolling you. I go to your channels just to tell you that they're lying to you, and I'm just sending the warning. Take it or leave it.
My God, none of the people would remember what John was remembering. It'd be his own thing. Like, come on, man. Dude, doesn't this video just have such a dark vibe to it? Like, dude, Jose, man. It's not too late, bro. Like, you can come and say you're sorry for the bullshit and stop attacking people, and there's a community of people that will accept that and move forward. But you're going down a bad way, man. I'll extend that olive leaf one time. What's with the cows, dude? Like, I don't even get it, dude. Out of all, like, I get the sheep sound, right? Well, like, if you want to
Those
put clown
cows
circus sound, like,
means that you're the dose of bull crap. You're just talking crap all the time.
Am I missing part of the joke here? And what's up with the cows? Don't you mean Revelation? Unless you went back to the Orion, you read the Bible that's on this earth, right? Because it's always been Revelation. Say. This is what happens when you're very, very angry with the Mandela effect. Which, again, he's always been this way as long as I've known this character. Always attacking people, always very angry with the Mandela effect. And this video today, though, you know, I needed to reply for obvious reasons. Especially when it's like 4 days after the last hit piece. Which was definitely, you know, much more suspect, if you will, and well put together than this pile of trash. You know? But still. They're a-coming. The Disney's coming. And we will fucking slay them. You know why? Because we got the fucking truth on our side. What's even better is we're talking about the Mandela effect. This isn't like... This is such a different thing than everything else because I can literally in any conversation prove that they're affected and they're fucking liars. And you know what I mean? It's fantastic. It'll be a good time for us. But I'm not a fucking liar. I'm telling the truth. In my reality, it was a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It was mirror, mirror. And you know what? You can call us all liars, but we have a whole bunch of physical evidence that shows that the changes happened in this place. And you don't even want to talk about the residue? You're going to attack people because they don't believe that we came from a different Earth? And you don't even want to talk about the residue? Just like all the other Mandela effect disinfo, right? Same old story.
Check the dates. The Mandela effect was going on since the 1800s. People were traveling ahead of us. The residue are clues. They're indications that we're on a different Earth. They always been here. They're not changes. So you're lying.
I'm Emperor Palpatine of the fucking Mandela effect over here.
This is how I got to your planet. My subconscious was moved right along with my memories to a different avatar that was already here on the Orion spur Earth. There's nothing wrong with your memories.
We know.
So if you're
right after you send me that video from like a side perspective of you jumping from Orion to fucking Sagittarius and back and forth, we'll trade videos.
of examples in each.
And
Which isn't
hopefully,
many. It's like, this is like where it starts to get like, this is just reality as a whole, just fucking trolling us. You know what I mean? These are the people we talk about. Their consciousness can be infiltrated like a possession, right? Him and his whole crew, all these people, and like reality is just getting a kick. There's like reality over fucking, you know, we're being observed, like I talk about. Whatever's observing us, whatever entities those are, you take your pick with your favorite theory. They're getting such a kick out of this tonight. They're loving this show because they put these guys up to this. I think it's hilarious, dude. It's just so pathetic. It's so pathetic. And again, as loud as I can get, and as passionate and as much as I cover this topic, I don't know more than a lot of other people as far as what's causing it. But what he's saying is just absolutely ridiculous and doesn't fit in with what we observed for so many reasons, and so many obvious reasons that he won't even go there. I mean, talk about the fucking elephant in the room. Hello, residue. I mean, before you even get into the finer things of it, you know? To keep saying he wants a video of a Bible morphing or a statue changing, we never claimed to be able to do that. And why would we be able to do that? If it changes retroactively all the way back to its origin point, even though it's instantaneously changing, it's not changing at that instant in time for us to videotape it, even if we could do that.
hey, Brian, you just admitted that you're lying to the people because you have no proof of things morphing in front of them. Things are not changing. That's why you don't have videos about it. So you're lying.
To keep saying he wants a video of a Bible morphing or a statue changing, we never claimed to be able to do that. Or a statue changing, we never claimed to be able to do that. Or a statue changing, we never claimed to be able to do that.
This is proof that he's lying to you. He has no proof things are changing.
He's not going to provide us with a videotape of him going from one spinning globe to another and back and forth. There's a lot of things in that video we've never seen. Oh my God. Jose. No way, Jose. Stuck. Jose. No way, Jose. Stuck. Jose. No way, Jose. Stuck on changes, he puts over here. We are not stuck on changes. In fact, anybody that follows my channel knows I'm not always the one to go to for, like, what are the newest changes. Like, we're trying to figure out what's happening here. And, like, I would love to entertain other people's theories, especially if you think we came from one Earth to another. That's fine. But have some explanations for us. Just like I'd have explanations for you.
The Mandela effect is revealing things that have always been yet never known. It's revealing that our soul is splintered and fractured, and each portion is coalesced in a replica version of yourself that has been sharing your soul since the day you were born. All in different realities, all in the same dimension, separated by light years, not by dimensions. Not to say there are dimensions, of course, but they are parallel as well. It's really quite remarkable. It's revealing that quantum entanglement is the basic fundamental foundation of existence. And it's as simple as that. And like I mentioned before, our soul is splintered and fractured. It's amazing, but yet it's one and connected with this quantum entanglement. So.
B Mac whatever in chat says John has an Asian patience. I would have hung up on this guy. John's not on the phone with this guy. This guy just had the video edited of clips of all of us, and he's running his script and saying a bunch of shit. But John's not having any interaction with him right here. This isn't like a live call. I'm definitely gonna send this to John in the morning though.
Okay,
we don't live here either.
Don't accept that concept whatsoever. It's.
John's literally personally reached out to thousands of pastors to try and make them aware of this. Like, what is your deal, Jose? You don't think we should make people aware of it and let them make their own interpretation on what might be happening? You're just the ruler of reality with your very incomplete theory at best. Press 1 in the chat if I've turned you away from God or other people in my circle like Tommy and others. Press 1 if we've turned you away from God. Press 2 if anything we brought you closer. Press nothing if you don't want to answer it. We're not turning people away from.
You don't have a Mandalorian cult church. Everybody in your chat rooms are going to press 2.
Jackass. It's people like you jackass. It's people like you that bring your fear propaganda into the conversation that scare people away. It's people like you that attack others for their beliefs on something that is like, to think that any of us have this figured out is like ridiculous, right? So the idea you would attack anybody on what their theory is. And then what you come to the table with is we're going from one fucking earth to another earth. Nothing's changed here at all. Everything's the same. The Bible that's here is always written with the wolf. Well, why the fuck are there lion and lamb everywhere? In every language. In every fucking walk of life.
They're not considered changes. There are clues, indications we're on a different earth.
Everywhere. Monuments. People I personally walk up to on the street. Why do they all remember? Did the whole population come over here and there's no original people here? And that's why everybody has the memory of the lion? And if that's the case, you still have to answer for the residue. You have to answer for the matching memories, which are almost unanimous across the board. Everybody's Mandela affected. And you have to answer for fucking all the residue. And that's before we even scratch the surface. Flip-flops, incremental changes. It's happening here. We observe it.
My next video is going to be about flip-flops.
Come on, we all know Jose didn't make this meme. Come on. Come on, guys. We all know where this came from. Give me a break. Surround yourself with clowns and you will become a circus. So, I wish I was a Mandalorian. It's pretty cool, dude. I'd wear that fucking Beskar armor around. I'd fucking fly around with a jetpack. But I'm not a Mandalorian. You couldn't come up with an original name for our cult? Star Wars already beat you to that, dude. Season 3 is running right now. I wonder why we would think that. I wonder why anybody would think that you're a troll, Jose. See what I mean with like reality as a whole is just it's getting a kick out of this whole thing right now. You know, it's fucking hilarious, dude. I wish I was kind of on the outside looking in. You know, like on all of us. Like we're just gonna fucking let the short bus out today. We'll throw some penguins in the back and fucking we'll throw together some shitty memes and we'll roll it out there. Tell everybody they're Satanists. Why would anybody call you a troll? I mean, I don't know. Maybe because you have me dressed up like Emperor Palpatine with my hands over, like I'm running Fiona Broom and the whole Mandela cult. I don't know, you know. Guys, and for those people that, there's a lot of people that don't know, but there are people here in the chat that I know do know because they've been around. Some of you guys have even been around in this community longer than me, really, in the Mandela community on YouTube. And you guys know the deal. This is not even close to the first time with this guy. Right? I guess that's it. So yeah. What a fucking joke. What an absolute joke. The Penguinati debunk videos. Watch out. Here they come. It is fucking hilarious, right? Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. He went from one globe Earth to the next. In his mind, somehow. Okay, so...
Start a cult of believers.
Brian Staley is scamming people out of money.
And don't forget what these people said about me. I have a low IQ and I'm a retard.